Uh, I'm Michael Babin, and on my behalf and on behalf of Stacy Price, my partner, welcome to Shop Made in DC. DC's, thank you. DC's first retail space and cafe dedicated 100% to Made in DC producers and their products. This project came together really quickly in the end, but it's the culmination of a whole lot of work over many years. And it obviously didn't happen without the hard work and the effort, commitment of a whole lot of people. And Stacy wants to recognize some of those right now.
So a special thank you to our partners at Golden Triangle Bid, Boston Properties, and most importantly, the Department of Small and Local Business and the Made in DC program. It's really exciting to see our city government support this class of entrepreneurs. It's because of the support of our city and the council members that introduced the legislation for Made in DC that projects like this are able to happen. Being a small business owner is hard, but being a small business owner without a physical address is even harder, and I think the makers behind me can attest to that. This space offers a low entry to market opportunity for makers producing all over the city to grow and scale their businesses. It's businesses like District of Clothing that will benefit from the visibility of this high trafficked space. Deonna Dorsey is the creative entrepreneur behind this lifestyle brand, created with dreamers, doers, change makers, and a full history makers in mind. Continually inspired by those who push daily through obstacles to affect change within themselves in this city, she created District of Clothing to spread a positive message and an encouraging message, one reflective of what was happening around her. Deonna is a firm believer that when your passion meets your purpose, you're pretty much unstoppable. Deonna?
All right. Thank you, Stacey. Good morning. My name's Deonna Dorsey. I'm the owner and designer of District of Clothing. Thank you. It's an honor to be here with you this morning, kicking off, obviously, DC Week, as well as the grand opening of Shop Made in DC. Many of us makers have often dreamed of having our own space, and so to have our city and our mayor supporting us with the campaign, a platform, and now a shop that's dedicated to helping us both get exposure as well as selling our products, it's a blessing. It's really very cool. And also knowing that our city and our mayor is very supportive and understands the needs of small business owners and is actively working to give us exposure as well as resources vital to business development while also supporting the local economy. It's a blessing and a win-win. And so I am incredibly grateful, and I'm sure I can speak for everyone behind me and say thank you, Mayor. Yeah. Thank you so much to DSLBD. I'd like to also specifically thank everyone else that's helped make this vision a reality. Golden Triangle, Boston Properties, People Make Place, NRG, and especially Stacy and Sheree. Thank you so much. We're really honored, and we hope that you guys shop and have a lot of fun. Thank you.
Right. Thank you. Thank you. Well, good morning, everybody. I am so happy to be here to kick off, obviously, DC Week, and to unveil our shop, our Made in DC shop. Let's hear it for Made in DC. Let me also acknowledge Michael and Stacy for a job well done in not only conceiving this idea, but persisting and working through to opening day. To everybody involved in designing the beautiful shop and getting into the space, thank you as well to Boston Properties, a property owner here, and to Leona and the Golden Bid. Thank you, Golden Bid. Golden Triangle Bid, I should say. I am very happy to say wherever I go that pride in Washington, D.C. is at an all-time high. We see our stars and bars everywhere. We hear people talking about how proud they are to be in D.C., to work in D.C., and to raise their families in D.C. And for the first time in a long time, we can say that people are happy and proud to shop in D.C. We have brought thanks to many of these fine people, retail back to the nation's capital. So let me again just congratulate all of the makers behind me who are entrepreneurs, creators, and innovators, and risk takers, and they are betting big on Washington, D.C. And I think I speak for all of us when I say we're not going to let them down. I also want to congratulate and announce a new appointment to my cabinet for the Department of Small and Local Business Development, Christy Whitfield. Let's give Christy a big round of applause. Christy is a fantastic executive leader, and she's an entrepreneur with extensive experience growing and advocating for small businesses. Many of you will know her because she founded Curbside Cupcakes, DC's first mobile cupcake truck, and grew the business into multiple locations. She's created strategic partnerships with the National Park Service and DDOT and our Department of Public Works to provide training for Business Improvement District ambassadors. So I once again want to congratulate Christy. She is joining a fantastic team at DSLBD, and with her continued leadership, we are going to focus on even more on our shops made in DC and our makers in DC to make sure we can support them in all of their entrepreneurial dreams. Thank you, DSLBD. We know and we say frequently how small business is really the backbone of our economy, and it certainly has been the focus in our administration. We are proud of the work that we have been able to do to see the unemployment numbers in our city go down, but we know we have even more work to do. Private sector growth, unlike what many people believe, outpaces public sector growth in our city. Investors are consistently coming to DC to help diversify our industries. By hiring DC residents, our small and local businesses strengthen our economy even more. Today, with this beautiful shop, more DC entrepreneurs will have the opportunity to sell their brands and grow their customer base right here in DC. The shop's Café, for example, will feature a monthly rotation of fast casual food from DC brands alongside a coffee program managed by the DC launch brand Vigilante Coffee Company, and I've tasted it. It's good. This will showcase rotating producers, and many people will have the opportunity to display and to work in the shop made by DC. So let me once again congratulate everybody involved. Make sure you get this address and the hours because you will want to come here for all of your gift needs and your personal needs and display your DC pride. So with that, if there are any questions, I'll take a few and then we'll head into the shop made in DC, made by DC. Yes.
Wanted to ask about the Amazon news this morning.
Sure.
Could you just sort of outline the 4 sites that you announced?
No, absolutely. You know, several weeks ago, the Deputy Mayor Kenner and I said that DC would put in several sites to be considered by Amazon. Amazon proposes to build a second headquarters. Their first is, of course, in Seattle, Washington. So it makes sense to us for them to be in the other Washington, the best Washington, Washington, D.C. They propose over 10 or 15 years to locate 50,000 employees. And for us, what the opportunity presents is to bring good-paying jobs to Washington and be the end of a pipeline for D.C. residents who are training in STEM and training for STEM careers right now. And this is a great opportunity for D.C. residents to have good-paying jobs. Where we have also been pleased is in business publications around the nation have put us in top 5, top 2, top 3 cities that say, these experts say, meet the criteria for Amazon. So I think that we have put forward 4 distinct sites, all that meet Amazon's criteria, and they're beautiful if you ask me. So the first let me talk about is the Anacostia Riverfront. We propose that development would occur on both sides of the Anacostia River, and I invite you to look at that. Amazon, put a premium on transportation, and this site offers transportation even across a river, so we think that's exciting. The other will be Hill East, that's nearest the Capitol, close to RFK Stadium, and we have a site that the district owns that we call Hill East that we proposed. Noma, another fantastic DC neighborhood that can accommodate all of Amazon's needs, great transportation, and that of course is close to Union Station. And the final site is Shaw Howard University. Again, another fantastic DC neighborhood that we're inviting Amazon to come in and join us, to integrate into our neighborhoods and to be a part of the DC community.
And if I could just get a quick follow-up, I'm sure you're aware a lot of suburban jurisdictions have proposed something a bit different, like a suburban campus in itself. Why do you think Amazon might be more receptive to sort of, like you said, integrating into the city, not just having one campus?
Well, they've said as much. They said that their employees prefer to be able to walk, bike, and not sit in traffic to get back and forth to the campus. This is one thing that they don't like about their current headquarters. And so what we offer them is a distinctly urban experience. Any other questions? Yes, Tom.
Mayor, the Council of Governments, I think last week or the week before, kind of complained that the region is not working together to bring Amazon here, or to fix Metro for that matter. Is there a concern that you guys will all compete against each other and no one will win?
Well, this is what I think. In all of the discussions I've heard from the suburban jurisdictions, they all sell Washington, D.C., all of them. And so in that regard, Washington, D.C. is a winner because we have many economic development professionals that are proposing and describing proximity to Washington, D.C. as a selling point. The truth is, we know that Amazon will choose a place where they can hire the best talent. And if they should go to a suburban jurisdiction, we know that they will be drawing on the very talented workforce that we offer in Washington, D.C.
And if I could follow up, the other concern is that the city might, like the baseball stadium or something, just put up hundreds of millions of dollars in advance for Amazon and essentially buy its way here. Are you concerned at all about how much money the city might be committed to?
Well, my first focus is always on the fiscal strength of our city, and we are going to make a pitch to a 50,000 person employment opportunity, but we won't sell the farm to do it. Let me acknowledge the presence of the Ward 2 Council Member Jack Evans. Let me acknowledge the presence also of our ANC commissioners for this community. Commissioners, please raise your hands. Thank you for being here. And Michael and Stacy, will you lead the way?